What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, SWB Music. So, guys, things are getting hectic with women and men's relationships. I mean, it's to the extreme. Women are, being a little bit more independent. Guys are not caring that much. And it just seems that both people, especially in Black America, are going their separate way. And you're starting to see some of the programming become a little bit more strong, even on social media. In YouTube now, you see that there is a thriving, Black manosphere community. There is MGTOW community. There's the greater white manosphere communities. You have guys who are travel brothers and things like that. Then you're starting to see women also have more and more, daily talk shows. One here on YouTube is called Fox Soul.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And Vivica A. Fox, Lisa Ray. And you guys know how that goes. Now, this particular show is interesting because it's very, Black female oriented. And to the fact that it's really, really pro-woman. And really, in certain instances, anti-male. I'll give an example of what I kind of mean there. Remember Ice Cube went on to Fox Soul and was talking about his plan for Black America. And at that particular time, the women on that particular show was saying, well, what about Black women? And he was like, well, Black America includes Black women and Black men. But they're like, what about Black women? So that kind of tells you how these ladies think. Black men are really not so important to them. And that's kind of how Fox Soul programming goes. They're looking for a female audience, just like BET is doing it, just like, other Black networks are trying to do the same thing. But with that being said, even the most staunch Black feminists, in entertainment or not, can even see when shit is wrong. Let's introduce Vivica A. Fox to the table. She's been married once. She doesn't believe in having kids. She hates all forms of accountability, disliked Kevin Samuels, disliked Ice Cube Plan for Black America because everything's supposed to be about Black women. But even Vivica A. Fox, as unaccountable as she is facing the music today. How do we know this? Well, recently she's weighed in on the Chris Rock slap. And I can probably think why it took her so long to weigh in on it. And that's because she has a relationship with both people. She was in a movie with Will Smith. I believe it was called Independence Day. That one. And I believe that she was and Set It Off with Jada Pinkett. So she knows them, personally, knows their kids and everything like that. And while she admits that Chris Rock was injured and she felt bad for him, she understood the fact that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. And the reason that she slapped him, or he slapped Chris Rock, was to defend the wife's legacy, which is Jada Pinkett. And that Jada Pinkett is just too freaking self-righteous. Now, what does that tell me? Because obviously she couldn't really go in because she kind of knows the lady. But it's telling me that even feminists like Vivica A. Fox, you know what? They understand that this shit is getting out of hand. Okay? Like, enough is enough. When the most unaccountable people can say, listen, Jada, you're too self-righteous, then enough is enough. But what does that actually prove? Okay, let's kind of go back to Kevin Samuels and Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox thought that Kevin Samuels hated Black women and he hated women in general, that he just disrespected ladies. But Vivica A. Fox just agreed with what Kevin Samuels said. She said that, hey, Jada Pinkett is too self-righteous. She has a problem. But you know what? Jada Pinkett is not a unilateral issue here. This is a problem with a lot of ladies, especially in Black America. There is a lot of self-righteousness happening in Black America, including Vivica A. Fox, who's a part of the problem. And so she's okay with pointing it out with Jada Pinkett, but she has a problem when Kevin Samuels pointed it out. And see, this is where the problem is. A lot of times these ladies prove Kevin Samuels, prove you, prove me right, because they see the same behaviors in other ladies. But see, here's the big issue, guys. They want to be the ones to call it out. They don't want you to call it out, because if you call it out, you are a misogynist if you call it out. Something is wrong with you if you call it out. See, if you say women are entitled, you hate yourself. You hate your mom. You hate everybody in the world. But they'll want to be able to call it out. And I'm going to reveal a secret that many of us already know. But let me talk to you about it. Women see the same issues that we see. Let me kind of prove that to you. You know, if you live in the black community, right, as a black man, when you see these Pookies and Ray Rays out there, lazy, don't want to work, when black women talk about that, you don't have an argument for it, do you? Nope. Because you see it. You see it clear as day. You might not always confirm it, but you know that they're right. And here's the same thing with a lot of these women. They have friends who have boyfriends, who have husbands, and they see how these women are acting, and actually they have a better idea because they're with them every day. So they know when they're cheating, they know when they're cutting up, they know when they're using guys. They see it, everything from their friends, including themselves. They know that these women are entitled. They know that women can be self-righteous. They see it. They see it all. And when men complain about it, women understand that we got a point. Now, the difference is if they want us to talk about it or not. That's the problem. But the reality is that Vivica A. Fox sees the same issues that we see with our women that we may deal with personally in our life. Doesn't matter that Will Smith is a millionaire. He's going through the same issues that we're going through. Now, let's sum all of this up. What is Vivica Fox telling Will Smith? You, sir, need to leave her in the nicest way possible. You need to leave her. You can do better. She doesn't appreciate what you have to offer. Okay? Why are you still there? And maybe she might even be saying, why are you not being with me? Because even me as a feminist, I would treat you better than that. And see, guys, you have to be able to decode the information and read in between the lines, guys. This is what you need to do. Read in between the lines. All that you need to do is read in between the lines. They see what we see. They know it's a problem. And even they understand that there is self-righteousness going on amongst women. It's not all women, but it's enough. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junkie. Which is for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains the all-time high. I'm out.